Hey, it's Ethan Skolnick with Alex Toledo here at Kaseya Center, where the Miami Heat win their sixth straight game, now 13-6 on the season, surviving the Milwaukee Bucks without Giannis. Not the Heat's best performance, especially offensively. This is two games where they've struggled to get over the 100 mark. Yes, Tyler Herro's played in both of them, but he was their leading scorer tonight. 29 points, did a lot of other things, was efficient, played pretty well defensively. Don't think he's really the issue here. Some other guys that had some trouble getting going. Norm Powell did not play his best game, looked a little bit gimpy to me. Jaime Jaquez Jr., we should watch this, played only 17 minutes tonight in a new rotation. I don't know what that was related to. We'll find out more from Erik Spoelstra, but I was a little surprised that he was ninth on the team in minutes tonight. Erik Spoelstra played 10 guys in the first half, then 9 in the second half. Fontecchio did not play in the second half. Nikola Jovic, who was available, did not play at all. We predicted that. Did not start Kel'el Ware, but Ware did play good minutes off the bench. Bam hit a late runner, which helped them clinch this win. Again, not a great performance tonight, but they're sort of sorting out some things, right?
Yep, I think you made some great observations there. We even saw different rotation patterns, which Brady brought up in the second half as far as who came out first between Norm and Tyler. It feels like they're working some of the kinks out as far as the little details, the minutia of how they're going to work this rotation. But I do think we're going to keep seeing kind of Simone being that kind of, the 10th man who maybe, like you said, doesn't always play in second halves, right? But as far as what we saw today with everybody healthy, I think the good news is a lot of the play style stuff. I think Boral kind of similarly. I think it wasn't their best night offensively. I think a lot of that came down to the three-point shooting. They just could not hit a three all night. When you go and look at the, kind of what they put up in the paint, especially from on floaters, in the restricted area, that's the stuff that's really stood out for them this season, is how many more of those type of higher percentage shots they've been able to generate, and they were able to do that again tonight. Really, it was the threes not falling. And I think that was really the biggest difference. Norm just really never got going. Yeah. I'm not really too worried about that. I think there was definitely times in the second half, and especially down the stretch in the fourth quarter, where the ball would go to Wiggins and Norm is in the corner there and it just didn't find him consistently enough. I think there'll be some built-in counters for that, where you just go back to some of the stuff that Norm was already going to, the off-ball screens where he comes off a curl. I think you'll see some more of that next game. But overall, the play style stuff is there, and I think it'll get better. Not only because of the three-point stuff, but I think the movement, guys being in sync with each other. I think that still that there is some growth to be had there. So I think overall, you look past the three-point shooting, and I think there was some good signs tonight.
Detroit coming in here on Saturday just had their 13-game winning streak snapped by Boston. But they've been the best team in the conference this year. So we'll see how the Heat match up. It feels like all of this is sort of a slow build. Spoelstra trying to figure out who's going to work with who. The good news is Tyler Herro's hit the ground running. I know people have been, concerned about what was going to play out one way or the other. He can still play. We know that. Now the question is how to integrate him with Jaquez, Powell, and all the others. But they've got a lot of good players.
I wonder, by the way, sorry, I forgot to mention it. The Jaquez thing, I wonder if the minutes was a compromise for him, since he was on the injury report tonight. This is just maybe we'll take it easy with him. But that's a good thing to watch for sure.
And that's why you need to check out our podcast tomorrow, because we'll probably cover that. Check out 5 on the Floor. Also subscribe to Off the Floor. We're going to get the details from Spo now.